Hey guys, so to start this quest, we want to be right here. Easiest way to get here is to use the Eagles Peak lodestone and just run south. Let's get started. Speak with Azandra once you're here. I'll help if I can. Accept the quest. Good to see you again. Let's hear your proposal. I'll keep that in mind. Now you want to rotate your camera to be facing this gate right here. You're going to rotate the controls. Now you want to rotate right until you get to this symbol that's going to be displayed in right here. This symbol. Alright, and then we're going to rotate left until we get to this symbol right here. And you want to rotate right again until you get this symbol right here. And once you get that, speak to Sliske. No, hide the truth. Alright, and let's enter the world gate. And this is a little bit of a longer part, so just feel free to kind of mirror what I'm doing, because we're going to make our way through not a maze, but we're going to be following a certain path. Alright, so we're gonna jump from the ledge. And here and there, stuff is gonna spawn and attack. Try your best to avoid it. Alright, and then we're gonna walk across. Sorry, I couldn't find the click box. Through here. Climb up. Wind around this path. Oh, jeez. Go over this guy right here and climb down the cliffside. Now we're gonna go south. and slide down the slope. We're going to continue west. And go around the little bend right here. And climb up the cliffside right here. Cross or walk across the rock right here. Go east. Oh shit. And where's the cook box? Drop down. And follow this path. Traverse the rock. And enter the opening. Hopefully that made sense to you guys. It's kind of a, not an obvious path, but you should be able to do it. And yeah. Okay, head to the other side of the room, all the way north. Investigate the door. For this part, you're going to be hit with a few puzzles, and just let me explain real quickly what that means, or what you have to do. So what you want to do is you want each part that is touching to be of the same color or shape and color. I believe that it's just shapes. So like right here we have the two pink teardrops, so that's perfect. But right here we're not matching, so we're going to rotate the dial until they're matching. But as we can see, this isn't going to work because we have two things right there. So what we need to do is rotate this guy. Now he's matching there. And we're going to rotate this guy. And now they were matching there. So hopefully that makes a little bit of sense. I'm just going to show again on this one, just for one last little reference, and then we can move on. So we want the guys to be matching. So what we're going to do is we're going to rotate this center guy. Then we're going to rotate this guy. And see how we're matching now? And we're matching here. So we want to be matching on this, of which we can't, because there's no way that this could match this guy. So need to rethink what I'm doing, but hopefully that makes sense. And after you complete this one, you're going to do it one more time. And then after you complete that, we'll go from there. So feel free to pause here. And there we go. So this next part, you're going to be fighting the Nihils. On screen pretty soon should be a description of each one of them. Enter the opening, by the way. And their special attacks. Alright, and once you're done, you can continue north and enter the doorway. Alright, so at this point, if you have plenty of food, you can continue on, but personally I need to bank as I don't have a summoning familiar or anything. So I'm going to bank and then come back to this point. Feel free to do it also yourself. Okie doke, so I'm all back. we're gonna run towards this guy. And we're gonna descend the ledge. Sorry about that. I'd be honored to help. I've heard all I need to. No, just tell me the crucial info. And since you're letting him in, you're going to be getting unlimited prayer points, which is pretty nice. And now you're at a point where you're going to be fighting Muspas. There's 3 different attack styles, and obviously you can protect yourself from each one. And this guy right here, he's going to attack and stun you. You can't avoid the attacks, but when you see him clench his hand, you can use the anticipate ability, and that will stop him from stunning you. So like right now he's doing that, and I clicked anticipate, so I didn't get stunned. And if you do get stunned on the off chance, you can use the freedom ability. But you cannot avoid him actually hurting you, which kind of sucks. So for this part, I couldn't do anything about it, so I'm going to use the freedom ability to avoid it. And essentially what you want to be doing overall in this part is there's a progress bar at the top. You want the progress bar to get to 0. I'm going to skip to the end of this, just survive essentially and keep killing the Muspas. And as I was saying, use the anticipate ability when you can, and if you get stunned, use the freedom ability. Alright, and now I'm down to 0%. Once you get there, you want to descend the ledge. So for this part, you want to collect 250 Ma energy. If you don't see any Ma energy, then what you can do is move the measuring to another portion, and it'll make more of these guys visible. Hopefully that makes sense. And you can convert the memories you get to energy. And I'm just going to show you what I mean by moving this measure to make more of these guys show up real quick. There's none around here, so I need to move the measure. So say if I move it here, you can see that one of them is showing up now because I moved it. And just continue doing that until you get all 250 energies. And another thing, sometimes they can be down the long hallways, so feel free to check those out and see if they're down there. So once you've received your at least 250 energy, you want to weave them. You can do either of the two. The first one will help Zaro, and the second one will hinder him. Doesn't matter what you do. After that, exit the rock face that's to the western side of this area. Head to the middle and talk to Zaros. Doesn't matter what you say. Doesn't matter what you say. Enter the world gate. Speak with Azandra. I'm ready. And just keep going through this long dialogue. Doesn't matter what you say. And there you go, guys. I hope this helped you out.